Welcome to Law Subscribed. This is your dedicated news source for all things subscriptions and the law. My name is Matthew Kurbis. I'm the subscription attorney, and I believe subscriptions can help bridge the access to justice gap and incentivize attorneys to modernize and scale their practice like never before. This is a special episode recorded live at ABA TECHSHOW with Nick Werker of Answering Legal. It was great to finally meet Nick in person after over a year of online-only interactions. I'm lucky enough to have been invited several times on their podcast called Everything Except the Law, and was happy to finally return the favor. To see the videos of my tech show interviews, subscribe on Substack at www.lawsubscribe.com and follow me on LinkedIn, where I'm also posting them. Thank you to my sponsors, 650 and Gavel, links to both in the show notes, and remember to use the code LawSubscribed when signing up. The best way to support the show is to share it with someone you know. This podcast is for educational and entertainment purposes only, and nothing said is legal, ethical, or financial advice. Without further delay, here's the episode. This is a special edition of Law Subscribed live on the tech show floor. I mean, not live streaming, but we're live. We're here.
Yeah, we're alive together at the same time.
We are alive together.
Thankfully.
A friend of Law Subscribed and subscription attorney, Nick Werker of Answering Legal with me. I haven't had a chance to have Nick on the podcast yet, but I've been on their podcast 100 times, 150 times.
Something like that.
Something like that. So we're here at Tech Show. Nick, day one. How's it going?
I am having a lot more fun than I thought, making a lot of connections with a lot of the attendees, but also I love meeting a lot of the exhibitors and hearing how we can do business together and how they're really helping lawyers to evolve their practices and really get back to doing better work for their customers.
What is Answering Legal?
So Answer Legal is a 24/7 live premium answering service for law firms. We like to make sure that we are providing the highest quality in answering. We will customize every single part of the phone call, from the way we answer to the questions that we ask. And we get involved in making sure that the right person in your organization, law firm, whatever, gets the message. So we've got a brand new mobile app. We can parse messages out to whatever department you need it to go to. And we are integrated with your favorite legal CRM, case management.
When you exhibit at Tech Show, there's always some kind of shtick. Sometimes that's a giveaway. Sometimes that you have something that brings people to your booths. There's some vendor here that they have the word lock in the name. So they emailed out like a lock code, and you have to come to the safe and type in the code to see if it unlocks the lock. And you think that when you're going there, they're going to maybe your code won't work. But the catch was, no, every code works because they want you to come there and be happy. So that's an example that's not here, but Answering Legal is doing a combination of these different things. So tell us, Nick, what's the shtick? Wait, hold on. Let me do that one again. Tell us, Nick, what's the shtick?
Oh, that is really dad joke of you. So our gimmick is that we wanted to provide barista service so that not everybody has to drink drip coffee from the cafeteria. And also we came up with a nice slogan: lawyers run on Answering Legal. Dunkin' Donuts, please don't send me a cease and desist. I promise not to wear this ever again.
The podcast is not that widely distributed.
Okay.
I think you're okay.
I hope so.
I wish it was more, but
It's for lawyers, so I'm scared.
Hopefully, if you're in-house counsel at Dunkin', there's a sufficient creative license, I think, going on here.
I promise. I give all the credit to Dunkin' Donuts. I love you guys.
If this is a reason why, if you didn't make it to Tech Show this year, you got to come, because they've got the awesome baristas. I already had one of the custom Valentine's Day latte beverages that they have. Absolutely delicious. Absolutely delicious. And they're also doing a giveaway.
We are doing a giveaway. So we're giving away these TVs because we don't want to bring them home. And it's much more fun to get people to participate in giving you their info if you give away these TVs. And we also have a dual giveaway with Filevine, where if you enter both booths, you get a chance to win a $250 Amazon gift card.
I was already at Filevine, so I better go back there and enter over there.
Man.
Okay. So we mentioned how I've come on your podcast a few times. Tell me about the podcast. Is there, I have a mostly lawyer audience. Is that podcast for lawyers? Who's it for?
So it's for lawyers or anybody in the legal profession or legal services space. What we really want to do is just have conversations with anybody who is creating legal tech, consulting on law firms, or maybe they're doing something innovative with their law firm like Matthew and trying to change the way that lawyers price that for their services.
Right. So I know you've had legal marketers on there, attorney coaches, technologists. I'm a subscriber to the podcast. So anything else, like when people are coming by the booth, what are you telling them? What's the spiel?
So I just like to tell people that we're a premium answering service, that we support your current infrastructure, and that my main goal is to really connect customers with the attorney. So it's funny, we're at legal tech and I'm on the complete opposite end of legal tech. My entire product is humans. We have receptionists that we train. It's the only product that we really offer. Everything else is an add-on. So it's really cool to be here and talk to other companies that are really pushing the tech. So that when we get the messages, that attorneys have a better way to manage their case.
So it does beg the question then, are you using AI? Even if not in your product, like, are you like as a business using it? Like, in what ways are you looking at that?
So I am using AI, and what I think is really cool for us is that we're not using AI specifically, but what our product has evolved to do is that no one really wants, the way we used to send messages was all via text and email, and nobody really wants that anymore. I don't want a text message. I don't want an email from you. I want it to go directly into my law firm software and get automated into my case management practice. So that's something that we've really focused on and rolled out in the last couple of years. And do I use AI all the time? Yeah, I'm a marketer, so I have to use AI. Otherwise, I would be slow and behind on everything.
Right. But I was just seeing, I mean, now I feel like I got to go have someone from Filevine over on the podcast. But I was just seeing that Filevine is doing exactly what you said. And you said that you're a partner with them and you're integrating with them.
That's right.
Very cool. Well, all right. If people wanted to follow you or check out what Answering Legal does, what's the best way for them to do that?
So go to answeringlegal.com, at Answering Legal on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, anywhere. It's not called Twitter anymore. And my email is nick@answeringlegal.com. You can ask me any absurd question about whatever you want, and I will most likely answer you unless it's too absurd.
Well, Nick, thanks for appearing on this special episode of Law Subscribed Live.
I am so happy to have been here with you. Thanks for having me.
And that's our show. Thanks again to 650 and Gavel for being sponsors. The best way for others to discover this show is for you to share it with somebody you think would find value from it. Follow me on LinkedIn, since that's where I'm most active on social media, and click the bell towards the top right of my profile to get notified about all of my posts about this podcast and everything else I think is valuable for you to see. To get in touch, message me on LinkedIn or email kurbis@lawsubscribed.com. All links are in the show notes. Until next time, this is Matthew Kurbis with Law Subscribed.